The next thing I want to talk about is file management. So why do we even care about file management? File management is basically a protocol many companies establish to organize files. File management simply means saving and placing files in a predetermined location. And this is done for several reasons. The main reasons are for liability ones. Projects we work on often range in the quarter to $500,000 range. It is critical to document and keep track of multiple project assets because they all have basically a high dollar value attached to them. So I have listed 6 main reasons why anyone would need to keep a strong file management system. So the first reason is to keep companion files together. Many applications, such as GIS, will create over a dozen companion files that work together to create a data set. Some applications will name the companion files a generic name, causing accidental overwrites, making the dataset unusable, or contain errors, making you potentially liable. The second reason is for collaboration. As landscape architects, we collaborate with others. It's just the nature of our profession. This means we must be able to share files. Having a logical file management system helps others to find your files and helps others to maintain the file management system. This creates less frustration and avoids miscommunication. So for example, if your team is working collaboratively on an InDesign file, it is useful to version the file so others will open the most recent. Knowing where it is saved can prevent an hour to 2 hour delay in starting the project or accidental editing of the wrong InDesign file. The third reason is for doing backups. Performing backups are made more efficient and with confidence. You don't have to worry if you got all of the files because you centralize them in a single location on your hard drive. The fourth reason is keeping track of project assets. Keeping track of a project's assets is also important. You don't want to mix up work you do for client A with work you do for client B. There are also liability issues associated with this concept. If the client disputes charges, you will need tangible evidence showing work was done for the client to avoid potential lawsuits. The fifth reason is for archiving. Archiving becomes an easy task. You can easily identify which files need to be archived because they're in a centralized location and you know that they're no longer in use. This frees up computer resources, maintaining the health of your computer. So obviously, when your computer is doing an antivirus scan, it doesn't have to scan through gigs of files that you're no longer needing to use. So this can definitely help save system resources. The sixth one is time management. Being organized, backed up, and easy to work with others saves you time. For example, if John at your office needs a file from your hard drive and you are visiting with a client, he doesn't have to call you and interrupt your meeting. They can easily locate your GIS directory and obtain what they need. When working with others, you can give the appearance of having it together by simply being organized. Having a reputation of being easy to work with and accountable for what you do can go a long way, especially in today's economy.